Yeah.
Order filled, check us out.
You know what time it is.
This is Mighty Soldiers exclusive.
Yeah. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Hey guys, doing? I'm Andy, Mighty Soldiers Trades.
And I'm Sarah.
First of all, I want to say thank you to all the support guys. You guys are awesome. Usually I don't like to say when I give or stuff like that. But anyways, we sent out one of these shirts to somebody in our community, and just like to say thank you for all your support. You guys are great, and if you guys like to follow at The Blind Trader, we can put a link in the description. This guy's awesome. He knows what it's like to have adversity in life. Like I've had a lot of pain and stuff. So, and has the most amazing positive attitude. I really like that. So anyways, just want to say thank you and get that out of the way. And today is a red day, guys.
Yeah.
Today is a day that I knew better. I went in with too much size, too much greed, not really even following my rules. I'm closing 4 times my loss that I should be having right now, 4 times.
Right.
I'm actually happy to be closing. I'm actually happy to be losing today because it gives me the chance to really stay in this game and fight. If I was to hold it, which I was tempted to say, no, this has to turn around or whatever. I was like, no, I just have to close this. Whenever when you don't know, when you're in doubt, get the freak out, man. Like when in doubt, get the freak out.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's the thing, I realized early on. DRAD, for example, it was trading like beast mode. It was like it's just hitting that ass and bouncing up and down, getting really whippy, and started looking really tasty. Like this thing was about to rip and break out today. Got a nice pre-runner on our hands. But that wasn't the case. As soon as I grabbed it, I grabbed it with a small position. I put a bigger position when it pulled down against me, and I was like, yes, I got a really nice position on this trade. This is going to be great. Then I realized I was the only one in the room.
Yeah, and it kept going down, so.
It's like I said before, guys, it's like the whole warehouse theory. Let's say we're all wearing, like, I don't know, gray shirts. And then, all the market makers and all the institutional guys, they're wearing red shirts. And you walk into a big warehouse or a big store, well, there's, like, only 2 gray shirts in the room, and there's, like, thousands of red shirts, And that's kind of how a lot of these stocks are. And if that's the case, you're not getting past your number. You're not getting past anything. You're not getting into profit. In fact, it's going to be like a big brother, like, holding you in a headlock, like, knuckles and all, Anyways, it's like a big brother just crushing you and saying, you going to give, you going to give, you going to give. And that's how you know that this is not just the flow of a river. This is not just the currents, of the lake and everything. Like, we're not just here, it's this is supply and demand. Well, it's more than, it is supply and demand. It is just supply and demand. But what is that supply and demand? Who is that, the supply and demand? What are the motives behind who has the demand or the supply for these positions?
Right.
There's just so much to think about. How sophisticated are they as well?
Yeah, and another thing I think you need to watch out for is the news. Like, sometimes it sounds good, but is it really? Not really. You trade price action, like you always say.
Right, yeah.
Because something I didn't know.
Which I didn't do today, guys.
Right.
I traded early on price action. I let that memory imprint in my head that this is a beast mode stock. And then I gave up on all signals that I was seeing from that point on. Everything I had seen, like, it pulled below the 65. Why am I still there?
Right.
I should not be there below the 65.
Right.
There's so many different things. And we had news that was recycled today.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. VISL, they had news that came out about them to provide high-definition live onboard video systems for the prestigious European Ferrari Challenge Race Series. I didn't know this was old news because I don't go back all the time sometimes.
I believe somebody in the Discord or Messenger, the stream
like
somewhere had said that this was recycled.
It said that it was recycled from May something, and I went in and looked, and it's actually from April 30th. So, I mean...
Yeah, so VISL, the price action was good for me while I was in it.
Right.
Same thing with NAKD, OPK, CRDF, and DRAD. That's where it got me.
Yeah.
And then, I did it again, guys. I said I quit. I had taken a penny swing trade, APDN. These stocks, they were, obviously, I was the only one in the room. They spiked up. They pulled down. And when I when I refused to go at my number, they pushed down more. And then when I refused to take that number, then I'm like, well, give me my number then. And they're like, no, you were already there. You had your chance.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
I mean, we just have to be... Controlling the downside is the only thing that matters in this. Getting the gains, the profits, the wins, that is not what matters. Like, I know people are like, all you have to do is get rich once. That's really good advice, that you only have to get rich once. So, but the whole point in that is to be controlled. and to manage yourself, you know. So I'm not misquoting that or thinking that it means something it doesn't mean, but a lot of us do. We think that maybe that means that, you know, if I take and put it all on black right now, that I can get rich once. And then I can slowly manage my gains from there.
Yeah, maybe.
You do only have to get rich once, but definitely don't want to do it by putting it all in black, putting it all on red. Managing the downside is all that matters. Believing in a stock, believing in what's going to happen, and loading up because it's got to be the right move and everything. I don't think that's the thing at all. I see people talking about online all the time saying, you know, if you're not worried or concerned or stressed, that likely your position sizing is too small. Well, what are they trying to do? Are they trying to lure you into getting bigger position sizing because they're the bigger guy and they can crush you and they want to sniff you out and take your money themselves? I don't know what they're doing.
Right.
But all I know, guys, there's no such thing as a too small of a position size. There's just not. And if you're not having any stress, that's exactly what you want. I don't have any stress in my trades. I don't even have stress when I lose. It just doesn't even bother me. Although sometimes I have, you know, started to cuss at my screen here a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Anyways, I mean, it just doesn't really worry me that much. And it's not because I have too small a position sizing, because I have too big of position sizing today, or else I wouldn't be having this kind of loss that I'm having right now. I had put in far too much money in garbage stocks.
Exactly.
So, anyways, if you guys got anything out of all that jumbled mess, please like, subscribe. Thank you for joining us. Check out the live stream.
Yep, check out the live stream.
We live stream every day. Yep. We have some really big news, potentially some really big news coming up here. We have some meetings and stuff. I think you guys will really like that too. A lot more information coming your way.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Anyways, guys, see you later.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us.
Yep, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Ordered filled. Check us out.
You know what time it is.
This is Mighty Soldiers exclusive.
Yeah. Let's get it. Let's get it.
If you wanna take it to the streets, let's get it. If you wanna take it to the booth, let's get it. I'm about to take it to the top, let's get it. We ain't never ever gonna stop, let's get it. You ain't never heard nobody spit like this. Call the paramedics when I get like this. Front page news when I wreck like this. Hop in the booth and I wreck that shit like,
If you with the squad, then you already know what's up. It be going down, but my account is going up. I'm about to make another 100,000 bucks. Rolling up that chain, I'm about to take another puff.
hold up. I made a killing, now my pockets got swollen. Independent, now I'm taking over. I'm a lot richer, you a lot broker. I'm a pot smoker, stockbroker, blowing up like a supernova. On my mama, I was born a soldier, the best in the game, man. I thought I told you. If you wanna take it to the streets, let's get it. If you wanna take it to the booth, let's get it. I'm about to take it to the top, let's get it. We ain't never ever gonna stop, let's get it. You ain't never heard nobody spit like this. Call the paramedics when I get like this. Front page news when I wreck like this. Hop in the booth and I wreck that shit like, I am unstoppable, I can do anything I ever wanted to. Never did anything they ever wanted me to. Got on my side and I'm not gonna lose and they're not gonna win. I see them, the haters, it's salty cause I'm getting dollars again. Commas on commas on commas, I'm buying the dip. The market is dropping again.
I can see him hating from the sideline. If you see a hater, tell him bye-bye. Watch my money grow, 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 grow. And my wifey like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, somebody better stop me cause there ain't no competition and I'm coming for the top position, obliterating the opposition. Every time that I jot it in the composition, everybody wanna stop and listen cause I bring it to you hotter than the oven in your mama kitchen. I be getting hit like a politician. I'ma get bread when you stack looking taller than Scottie Pippen. Ain't nobody ready for the Armageddon when I pop the clip and I ain't playing. I'm spraying you brain, I'm bringing the pain like Damon Wayne. You disappear like David Blaine. I'm dropping bombs, Saddam Hussein. Stop and aim, pop you lames and pop champagne. I ain't playing so stop the games, you know the name. If you wanna take it to the streets, let's get it. If you wanna take it to the booth, let's get it. I'm about to take it to the top, let's get it. We ain't never ever gonna stop, let's get it. You ain't never heard nobody spit like this. Call the paramedics when I get like this. Front page news when I wreck like this. Hop in the booth and I wreck that shit like, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
All right, man, I'm out.